What a lovely day. Or as they say in Sheffield, what a lovely day. Parked just down there at Surprise View car park, and I'm heading up to a place called Over Owler Tor. A bit misty. Supposed to be getting some sunny intervals. Just look at that view. I keep saying it, just how lucky I am to have this right on the doorstep. But the truth is, I don't actually believe in luck. What about you? Do you believe in luck? Does the universe have a plan for all of us? Do you think maybe that we make our own luck in life? This is one of the old quarries. There's quite a bit of flat grass here. Wonder what that means. So I haven't been up here for a couple of years now. I was watching a video the other day from Hay and Kyle. The video's exactly a year old, and they'd come up here to film the heather. They had perfect conditions and the heather was in full bloom. It looks like I've just missed it up here. What about that for bad luck? It's not really luck though, is it? It's my own fault for not coming here a week or two ago. This big lump is mother cat, by the way. So I don't know if you know, but heather is supposed to be a very lucky plant. But I never took the time to find out why. Archaeologists have found evidence. They've found tools and campsites dating back to Mesolithic, and they found tools and campsites dating back to Mesolithic times. Mesolithic, easy for you to say. There is lots of folklore suggesting that heather, it's really windy, was considered as a very sacred plant, but occasionally amongst these pinks and purples, on very rare occasions, you can find some white heather, and that is deemed to be extremely lucky. White heather was deemed a charm of protection, and sprigs of it were hung in people's homes to safeguard against evil, hunger and fire. And in addition to that, white heather was believed to mark the graves of fairies. Now I need to be very careful around here. I had a bit of bad luck. It wasn't bad luck, was it? It was more of circumstances and timing. If I hadn't come up here that day, I wouldn't have fallen down a hole. If I'd taken a different path, or watched where I put my feet, things would have been different, and that wasn't down to luck, it was down to me. I believe that things happen to us because of the choices that we make. So when heather flowers, it is mainly a gorgeous purple or lilac colour. And a couple of weeks ago, this will have been an ocean of lilac. I'll ask Hay and Kyle if I can borrow a little bit of their footage to show you, and then make sure to head over and watch their video. Guess you got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Had to get that in. So throughout life, you have good times and bad times. And if life's tough, I guess you could complain that you're just unlucky, or luck isn't on your side. And I get that some people have a better chance at having a good life. if you live in quite a wealthy country that doesn't suffer from famine and floods and disasters and things like that, it's much easier to feel lucky and thankful for what you've got. Some people and families suffer more tragedy and loss than others. Some people die young, while others live till they're 100. And some people buy a lottery ticket and next day are multi-millionaires. Wow. Nice day for a walk, isn't it? Now I could get run over tomorrow or fall off the edge of this cliff. Personally, I believe that's just down to circumstances. It's a bit more difficult for me to argue health, especially when it's young children or people that look after themselves. But I think the way that nature works, there's just something in our DNA. And nature can be really cruel and it doesn't always seem fair. And then on the flip side, nature can be beautiful. There we go. It's not white heather, but it's a nice bright lilac. What about that for luck, eh? So imagine that life is just a sat-nav. We've all got a start where we're born and a destination where we die. Some of us have got short journeys, some of us have got longer journeys, but there's so many different roads and routes to get us there. Some of them are bumpy and through stormy conditions, and sometimes you get beautiful paths and sunshine. Most of us have good times and bad times, and I wouldn't change a thing, even the bad times, because I wouldn't be here on this path now if things had been different years ago. Although we've got a little bit of an obstruction ahead on this path. Come on, I'll let you go past. What a beast. Here we go, back on track. That one's got horns. We don't like the ones with horns. I think Joe's going to be quite envious. She loves these cows. Where was I? Yeah, so I think in the future I'm going to try and rephrase things and not say how lucky I am to have all this on my doorstep. I'm going to switch luck for gratitude, because I am really grateful to be where I am now in life. Really happy. I've got a beautiful wife and family. I've got reasonably good health. And my back garden is perfect. I'm not making any apologies for this being quite a deep video. But we're only here once, aren't we? Life's really precious. So be grateful for what you have got. Anyway, thanks for watching. I might see you tomorrow.